Morning, everyone. This is week number 7 of Storytime, and I'm Miss Linda, and today's theme will be friendship and caring for other people. So we're going to start today with a book called Caspian Finds a Friend. Caspian lives in a lighthouse surrounded by a cold gray-blue sea. Every day he watches the waves, wondering, waiting, wishing for a friend. Every night he casts his light out into the darkness, searching. But no one arrives, just the sea and the sky. So he waits. So there he is, sitting on the beach, waiting. Until one day he has a new thought. He hurries home to find paper and pencil. On his table sits a bottle with flowers. He empties the bottle, rolls up his paper, and slips it inside. It's a message in a bottle. Then down to the wide open sea he runs and throws the bottle in. He watches it as it floats away, farther and farther, and gets smaller and smaller. Days sink into weeks, weeks into months. He waits and waits, his hopes bobbing like the bottle on the waves. Early one morning, Caspian notices a glistening nestled in the rocks. He slowly uncorks the bottle and pulls out a piece of paper. Only one word is written. He races to his little rowboat and pushes out to sea. Day fades into night, and still he keeps on rowing and rowing and rowing. The stars shimmer to life, illuminating the darkness. Caspian lies down in the boat and looks up. He's watching, wondering, wishing, and slowly he falls asleep, his dreams drifting onto the gentle sea. At first blush of dawn, Caspian wakes. In the distance, he sees something floating toward him. He's coming closer and closer. What is it? It looks like a polar bear. He's bigger and bigger. It is a polar bear. The bear's eyes are warm and gentle. He slowly lifts up the piece of paper. Will you be my friend? Yes. Look, there he has his little paw print on it. Caspian holds up his. Together they travel across the sparkling sunlit sea. Back to the lighthouse, back to home. The end. So did he get his wish and get a friend? Yes. Okay. Our second story today is My Friend John. Do any of you have a best friend? Or maybe a neighbor or a relative that's your best friend? So let's read about best friend John. I know everything about John, and he knows everything about me because we're best friends. We know where the secret places are to hide in each other's houses, and that my mother cooks better, oh no, but his father tells funnier jokes. He can't spell, and I can't multiply, so we help each other with our homework. His mother won't let him out if the weather's bad, but I can come over in any kind of weather, even if it's pouring rain or windy, even a blizzard. We always stick together because I'm good at fights. But John's the only one besides my family who knows I sleep with my nightlight on at night. He can jump from the high diving board, but I know he's afraid of cats. I know what things he keeps in his bureau drawers, and he knows what's in all the closets at my house. He saw me cry once, and the day he broke his arm, I ran home and got his mother for him. We know what's in each other's refrigerators, which steps creak on each other's stairs, looks like they're trying to sneak out, and how to get into each other's house. Look at that, they climbed up the tree to go in the window. If the door is locked, that's what they do. I know who he really likes, and he knows about Mary too. John is my best friend, and I'm his. And everything important we know about each other and like. The end. So I'm sure you share a lot with your best friend too. So I'm going to share something with my best friends. You guys, we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to make a lava lamp today. So what we need is just a clear bottle and vegetable oil. Okay, we're going to fill the bottle 3/4 of the way with the vegetable oil. Okay. And then we're going to fill the rest of the bottle with plain water. Okay. Then we're going to take some food coloring. I'm going to pick red and put a few drops in. And then we're going to take just a plain Alka-Seltzer tablet, and we're going to break it up into pieces, and we're going to put that into the bottle. And we're going to watch what happens. Look at that. Can you see what's happening? It's like a lava lamp. See it going up and down? And all the colors we put in, look at the red, it's starting to go up into the bubbles. So that's a simple experiment you can do at home, and that's just our little lava lamp, and that'll do that for about maybe a half hour or so. Okay? All right. So, our next story we're going to read is Moose and Micah's Adventures. So it looks like they live in the same house, and it looks like they're best friends. This is Micah. She's the little sister. Moose loves being the big brother. Do you have a big brother or a sister? Most of the time they get along, but look, it looks like he's chewing at his ear. He knows Micah is still a puppy, and she is learning new things every day. One morning, Micah woke up to the best surprise. 2 brand new bones. Moose, Moose, look, look, said Micah. We each got our own bone. Can you believe it? Oh boy, I can't wait to chew this, exclaimed Micah. Aren't you? No, said Moose. I'm going to save mine. What? Why? Micah asked. Just because I feel like it. Micah was so confused, but couldn't wait to eat hers, so she did. So look, she's going to eat her bone. He's going to save his. He's digging a hole to bury it. A few days later, Moose woke up from a long afternoon nap, and his stomach rumbled. He decided he was ready to eat the bone he had buried in the backyard for safekeeping. When he brought his bone inside, Micah immediately noticed it. "Aw, that's not fair," she said. "What's not fair?" said Moose. "You have a bone and I don't." "That's because you already ate yours, remember?" replied Moose. Micah was devastated. Moose could tell she was sad and immediately wanted to cheer his sister up. But how? Micah already ate hers, and this was his bone. "Micah," Moose finally asked. "Yes, Moose," Micah sniffed. "How about we share the bone together?" "Really?" Micah shouted. "Oh, wow, that would make my heart so happy. That's what kindness is all about. And it makes me feel good doing something that helps you feel happy," Moose explained. "Moose, you're the best big brother I could have asked for. Next time I want to be kind, so I'll share my bone with you. That would really make my heart feel happy, Micah. Well, that's what kindness is all about, Moose. So look, they're going to share the bone together. The end. So wasn't that nice? They were best friends, they did some sharing, and they're both happy. So, I didn't see any green creatures in that story, but what time do you think it is? Right, I heard somebody say it, frog song. So how do we be good frogs? Jump. What else? Blink, blink your eyes. And one more. Right, bloop, 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 bloop.
Jump, jump, went the little green frogs one day. Jump, jump, went the little green frogs. Jump, jump, went the little green frogs one day, and their eyes went blink, blink, blink. Jump, jump, went the little green frogs one day. Jump, jump, went the little green frogs. Jump, jump, went the little green frogs one day, and their tongues went bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right, good job. All right, so look around your house now and see if you can find anything that's green. Go ahead, we'll give you a couple minutes to look around. I bet you found quite a few things that were green. All right, our next story is My New Friend is Fun. So let's see what Piggy's up to today. Hi, Gerald. Hi, Snake. Have you seen Piggy? Piggy just met Brian Bat for the first time, so that's his new friend. Now they are playing. Fun. Brian Bat is nice. I know. Brian is my best friend. Piggy is my best friend. Both Piggy and Brian are so nice. They must be having a really fun time. Yeah, they must be having a super fun time. Yeah, they must be having a super duper fun time. Yeah, they must be having a... Oh no. What do you think Gerald is thinking? There goes his best friend. What if they are having too much fun? How can they have too much fun? They could be having more fun than they have with us. More fun? Much more fun. Much more fun. If they are having that much fun together, then maybe they do not need us anymore. I do not want to lose my best friend. I do not want to lose my best friend either. We must do something. We must tell them to stop having fun. Piggy, Brian, looks like they're going to find them. Hee 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 hee, they're all happy laughing, and they're afraid they lost their best friends. Oh, hi, Gerald. Hi, Snake. Piggy, Brian, we have to tell you something. So do we. You do? We have to tell you how much fun we are having. So much fun. They look really worried now, don't they? We have been playing best friend games. Best friend games? It's best friend fun. Best friend fun? Oh no. We even made best friend drawings. Best friend drawings? It is worse than we feared. We are doomed. Do you want to see our drawings? I must cover my eyes. I cannot cover my eyes. Ta-da! And who did they draw? Looks like they drew their best friends, Gerald and Snake. Oh, you made drawings of us. Of course, you are our best friends. Oh, they're happy now. What did you have to tell us? Have fun with your new friends. The end. So it sounds like all 4 of them are going to be best friends. And we have one more story for you today called The Cool Bean. Watch out! Here come the cool beans. The cool beans. Look, they got their sunglasses on. Yeah, they're coming to town. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Wow! The cool beans are known all over school, from house to house, across town and beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep, those were the good old days. So there they are all together. But then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the cool beans. They were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. That's cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Super cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses, but they were way too big. I slicked my hair back, but I made it too slick. I stuttered around and I swaggered, but I fell over. It seemed like there were 2 types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans, yeah, they look pretty cool, and the beans that were like me. The days are blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests, ate lunches, and mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. Looks like they have their own cool lunch table. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, look, he dropped the tray all over his feet. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me. He cleaned it up for me. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod, and that was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee. Maybe I cried a little bit, and everybody saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side, and without a word, he helped me and dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence, and nobody said anything. And then everybody just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me, and everyone watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. She helped me out. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad if not for the kindness of the few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back. Or maybe a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been, Bean? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes at lunch, after school, and sometimes even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of the other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile just at the right moment. It's about dusting someone off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. You need a hand? Yes, please. Now that's cool. The end. So that was a good set of beans. So even though it wasn't too silly of a story, what time do you think it is? That's right. Everyone stand up and shake your sillies. Here we go. Gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. And wiggle my waggles away. Gonna clap, I'm gonna clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. And wiggle my waggles away. Gonna jump, I'm gonna jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. And wiggle my waggles away. Gonna yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. And wiggle my waggles away. And a stretch, gonna stretch, stretch, stretch my stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my stretchies out. And wiggle my waggles away. Okay, here we go. Faster! Gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. And wiggle my waggles away. And wiggle my waggles away. Yay! Good job. You were really shaking. All right. So you can come in to the library if you'd like and get the worksheets for this week. How to be a good friend. And F is for friends. And then you can put your name and your best friend's name on here. Maybe give it to them for a little project. And what we're going to make this week is best friends. So what you'll do with your kit, you're going to color the faces and the hands, and we have little pieces of paper. You're going to rip them up and glue them on for the pants and the shirts, and then put your little heart on that says best friends. Okay? So that concludes our program for this week. We have one more week, week 8 next week, and then we'll see you in the spring. So have a good week. Bye-bye.